Right now at 5, a candidate for Wisconsin's 3rd Congressional District says no to a traditional debate.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Amy is off tonight. Republican candidate for Wisconsin's 3rd Congressional District, Derek Van Orden, says he will not participate in any UW La Crosse debates with his Democratic opponent, Brad Pfaff. Midterm election 2 months away, and while having a debate between candidates is a long-standing tradition in La Crosse, looks like it's coming to an end. News 8 Now's Dua Israr explains why. Good evening, Dua.
Ken, Van Orden says he will not debate his Democratic opponent, Brad Pfaff. The Republican candidate says there's only one debate format he will participate in, a town hall. The UW La Crosse Debate Coalition has a long history of hosting debates for its political candidates in the 3rd District. According to moderators, the purpose of the debate is to inform voters. A UWL professor moderates the debate and the members of the media ask the questions. Today in Tomah, News 8 Now asked Van Orden why he would not take part in the debate. He believes voters should be able to ask the questions.
So I'm more than happy and I'm thrilled to participate in a town hall style debate where the actual people that I'll be representing in Washington, D.C. get to ask the questions.
Van Orden was challenged to a total of 3 debates by Pfaff. A statement from Pfaff's campaign reads in part, quote, "Derek is absolutely terrified of the prospect of having to get on stage and explain his radical record." A representative of the UW La Crosse Coalition says they are willing to work with the Van Orden campaign to find a solution that works for both parties. As for the future of the debate, representatives say they are unsure what will happen next, but are hopeful voters will get a chance to hear from the candidates.
All right, thanks very much, Dua. Coming up tonight at 6, you will hear from the Debate Coalition moderator who says debates should not be a campaign talking point. Back to the political sphere, Derek Van Orden joined Republican candidate for Wisconsin Governor Tim Michels for a tour of a Tomah cranberry farm today. Van Orden says cranberry farmers are having trouble with rising costs, especially for their fertilizer. He believes the district's next representative should look out for state agriculture industries because they are so central to Wisconsin's culture.
We have to start being the cheerleaders for agriculture. That's what I plan on doing. This is a fantastic business. It is part of our culture in the state of Wisconsin.
And he says that's why he wants to get involved in Congress's Agriculture Committee if he's elected. Michels added that people like Van Orden and himself are better suited to helping Wisconsin's farmers because they are not career politicians.
That's the way our founding fathers intended it to be. They wanted people to take their real life experience, whether back in the day it was butcher, baker, candlestick maker, go to the Capitol building and take their experience and serve a term or 2 or maybe 3 and then go back.
The 2 candidates are also touring a business in Eau Claire today. Meanwhile, the candidates for Wisconsin's U.S. Senate seat have agreed to a debate next month. Incumbent Ron Johnson and Mandela Barnes will debate each other October 13th at Marquette University in Milwaukee. Milwaukee TV station TMJ4 will moderate, and the debate will be broadcast statewide. All right, let's switch it up, talk some weather. Another kind of breezy and warm day. Some cloud cover, and then the sun would peek out. Let's send it over to Bill for a look at the latest forecast.
Yeah, another warm day for sure. 85 degrees out at the La Crosse Airport. That's well above average. Now, notice it was quite a bit cooler to the north. 75 in Eau Claire, 73 in Red Wing. That's because we've had some rain showers in those areas. Now, we have remained dry in the La Crosse area. Some filtered sunshine here. Plenty of high and mid-level clouds. And there's a look at the rain showers just starting to move north and east of Eau Claire, but some additional showers just west of Rochester, stretching up towards the Twin Cities. So some of you to the north and west will have to deal with those scattered showers over the next couple of hours. But notice how isolated they are over Iowa. So I think most of the Friday night football games locally will get in dry. Still 82 in La Crosse, 70 though in Eau Claire, 79 in Winona, and 76 in Viroqua. Here's a look at that Friday night football forecast. Dry for most. Again, those scattered showers north and west. Winds south to southeast at 5 to 15, and pretty mild for this time of year. Temperatures in the 70s during game time. Overnight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Best chances north and west. Lows in La Crosse around 67 degrees. I'll detail that weekend forecast and those rain chances coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks very much, Bill. Well, Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis is facing more criticism for sending migrants to Martha's Vineyard without notice. Those migrants are now on the move again to a military base in Massachusetts. Beth Germano reports from Cape Cod.
Venezuelan migrants, some as young as 4, voluntarily boarded buses on Martha's Vineyard, headed to a new shelter at Joint Base Cape Cod.
I hope they feel exceptionally loved. They're in my heart.
Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis sent the asylum seekers to the Massachusetts summer retreat Wednesday, demanding President Biden do more to secure the border.
They went from Texas to Florida to Martha's Vineyard with a flight. There's also going to be buses, and there will likely be more flights.
In a fiery presser from Orlando Friday, faith and immigrant leaders fired back, calling the move a cruel political stunt.
What is the problem? The whole United States is supposed to be a sanctuary country.
Governor, you need to repent.
The governor of Massachusetts says 125 members of the National Guard will help with the relief effort on Cape Cod, where migrants will be given food, clothing, and medical care. Volunteers and residents stepped up to help the migrants on the vineyard, many of whom told translators they made the journey for a better life.
Behind, I left half of me, more than half of me, because he left his son and his family.
Civil rights attorneys tell CBS News the migrants were misled about where they were headed and promised work.
These are the kinds of tactics we see from smugglers in places like Mexico and Guatemala.
The White House is calling on Republicans to support President Biden's immigration reform package to help migrants legally enter the U.S. Beth Germano, CBS News, Cape Cod.
So far, Texas and Arizona have sent at least 295 buses with approximately 13,000 migrants to D.C., New York, and Chicago. That's according to state statistics provided to CBS News. Switching gears, an auto and toy museum in Fountain City is emptying its inventory. Elmer's Auto and Toy Museum's 5 buildings holding cars, motorcycles, and vintage toys are up for auction. The late car enthusiast Elmer Dwellman founded the museum in the 1990s. For his family, it's a bittersweet day.
It's heartbreaking, but it's also joyful because we know we're finishing his wishes, and the next caretakers of the items are going to enjoy it, and they're going to have new memories, and new people out there get to see it.
Elmer also gifted one of his pedal cars to the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C. back in 2003. From the giant Ferris wheel to kiddie tractor pulls, there is a little something for everyone to enjoy at the Vernon County Fair. Vernon County's fair continues today through Sunday. Today's events feature a Viroqua High School marching band performance, as well as some tractor pulls. Fair officials are excited to bring back one event that was missed last year.
Draft horse show is going to be held Saturday morning, which last year we didn't have one, so that is back, and we're really looking forward to having a good draft horse show.
That draft horse show will begin at noon. We have a link to the event schedule on news8000.com. La Crosse is welcoming back the Midwest Music Fest. After a 2-year hiatus, the festival is returning back to its roots as a multi-venue, multi-stage, and genre festival around the city. Tickets for the 2-day festival are on sale now, starting at $70. We have more information at news8000.com. And tomorrow is the first day of archery and crossbow season, and the Wisconsin DNR is reminding deer hunters that safety is a part of the fun. Outdoor enthusiasts should remember firearm safety rules like treating every bow as if it is loaded before heading out to hunt. Tree stands are also the #1 cause of injury to hunters, but those accidents can be avoided.
There's lots of, incidents that can happen or things that you can't predict that would happen, and having that safety harness will make it so that you don't fall all the way to the ground.
Archery and crossbow season runs through January 8th. Tomorrow, the Holman Area Foundation is hosting its 25th anniversary community picnic to thank people for their commitment to the foundation and the community. The event will kick off with a fun run at 9 a.m. and the picnic starting at 10. For more information, we've got a link on our website, news8000.com. Coming up after the break, suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death among young people in the U.S. and 12th among adults. What a Wisconsin Medical Examiner's Office is doing to combat suicide.
Come to the Vernon County Fair. Bring your family and enjoy food, exhibits, attractions, and the Midway. Visit our website for events like the tractor and truck pulls, demo derby, and horse pulls. The draft horse show is back, and new this year, the homemade pie auction. Vernon County Fair in Viroqua.
Save on your next appliance upgrade with 11% off everything right now at Menards. Upgrade your home with top appliance brands including KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and Criterion. We have the largest in-stock appliance selection to take home today at the lowest prices. Upgrade to new energy-efficient appliances and save with 11% off all of them. Start your next project and get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Derek Van Orden, former U.S. Navy SEAL, Over 20 years of active duty, defending America in hostile territory. 5 combat tours, hundreds of missions, sea, air, and land. Now, he's on the most important no-fail mission of his life.
Saving America for my grandchildren and yours.
Grandpa, we're just going to the park.
Yes, we are. You guys ready? Derek Van Orden and I approve this mission and this message.
Plains Farm and Fleet is celebrating 67 years. Since 1955, we've offered our neighbors quality products at fair and honest prices. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever, so we're offering incredible anniversary savings throughout the store, like these special buy pet beds, just $14.99. 36-pound bags of Estate Lawn Winterizer, only $24.99. 1-pound bags of Farm and Fleet cashews, 2 for $10. And get 60% off our entire stock of Carter's Playwear.
It's time for Jolivet Family Farms Fall Harvest. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Stop by today for some of Jolivet's homegrown raspberries, squash, crowd cabbage, popcorn, and large selection of apples. Hardy Mums are now in bloom and available at Jolivet's. Find distinctive crafts and decor, Wisconsin wines, take home some apple crisp, apple pies, caramel apples, and apple cider donuts from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Come to the Vernon County Fair. Bring your family and enjoy food, exhibits, attractions, and the Midway. Visit our website for events like the tractor and truck pulls, demo derby, and horse pulls. The draft horse show is back, and new this year, the homemade pie auction. Vernon County Fair in Viroqua.
The CDC says suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death among young people in the United States and 12th among adults. One Wisconsin County Medical Examiner office is leading the charge on a new way to combat those numbers.
The number of suicides are continuously rising the past couple of years.
To combat suicide deaths in the area, the Marathon County Medical Examiner's Office came up with the idea to create a team to specifically address mental health and suicide.
In Marathon County, last year there were 21 deaths by suicide, and this year so far there have been 16.
So they reached out to the health department to form the Suicide Death Review Team.
The purpose is to review and form recommendations for prevention initiatives based on the circumstances surrounding the death.
The SDRT will provide services to families impacted by loss, improve the community's understanding of suicide, and reduce the stigma around mental health and suicide.
We will be coming up with recommendations for different mental health services in the area to hopefully prevent more suicides.
The team will review certain cases.
Medical examiner actually picks the cases that we'll be reviewing, so she kind of determines which ones, and then we invite all the members of our team to the table and we discuss from there.
Several local agencies joining forces, hoping to put an end to suicide deaths in the county.
It'll be a lot of community partners that are here locally, like law enforcement, mental health providers, healthcare systems, EMS, anyone who has had contact with the decedent prior to their death.
They say their goal is to get the number of suicides down to none.
We're just hoping to prevent more deaths by suicide in general, and even one is too many every year.
The Marathon County Health Department hopes to have the team up and running by November of this year and then fully operational by next year. Well, it's a race that you do not want to miss. Tomorrow marks the 7th year of the Mini Donut Half Marathon and 5K. But the races honor more than just sweet treats. Organizers say the race aims to stop mental health stigma and raise suicide prevention awareness.
A lot of people wonder, what do mini donuts have to do with suicide prevention? My Uncle Mike was the mini donut guy for many, many years at the local fairs. We lost him to suicide, so we wanted to do something to raise awareness and to help people.
Now, registration for both races is closed, but you can still support suicide prevention by volunteering and cheering on the runners. The half marathon will start near the Omni Center in Onalaska and finish at the historic Trempolo Hotel with a celebration of life at the finish line. Well, it is the perfect time of season to pick apples. After the break, why some apple farmers are seeing better than usual harvests.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl. Yes, we're going to see some rain chances this weekend, but plenty of dry time as well. My forecast details coming up next.
Pilgrims was great. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, they united around me from HR down to the people on the floor. They helped me get through the rough times. Pilgrims is not just a job, it's a career path.
Professor Penny.
I need to take a 4-cheese quesadilla back to my lab.
I got you, girl.
It is mathematically impossible to fit 4 cheeses inside. Better get 2 for research purposes.
The new 4-cheese quesadilla at Taco John's.
No one goes all in on made-from-scratch freshness like Papa Murphy's. Because when you go all in, people notice. Go all in with the Triple Pet Pizza for just $11.99. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
We asked our customers what they love about Blaine's Farm and Fleet's auto service.
I get all of my maintenance done here. I just had tires and brake job done last year. I'm getting an oil change today. I trust them with my car.
I had a battery put in here. They did a great job.
With Fleet in our name, you know we're auto experts. Schedule an appointment in-store or online and experience what others have since 1955. Tires and batteries, trust and care.
This is a story of first downs and second chances.
I wanted to keep playing, but my feet hurt.
You'd think all those big league experts could have helped.
You have access to anything, but none of it worked.
His football career ended, but his plantar fasciitis pain didn't. Till he found the Good Feet store.
I got fitted for my arch supports. Let me tell you something. They work.
Now, he recommends Good Feet to
anybody. If you move, go to the Good Feet store.
So get moving. Come in for your free fitting.
Look, we knew the other side would make up lies about me to scare you. Now they're claiming I want to defund the police and abolish ICE. That's a lie. I'll make sure our police have the resources and training they need to keep our community safe. And that our communities have the resources to stop crime before it happens. I'll bring back manufacturing. And I'll pass a middle-class tax cut. And if that's too scary for Washington, then so be it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Working Pilgrims has been working super nice, very convenient for me and my family. Especially in this job, I have a CDL driver license. Pilgrims is more than a job, it's a career path.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
A lot of days this week it still felt like summer, but now is the prime time to start apple picking in Minnesota. And some orchards are already seeing some of their best harvests in recent years.
Oh, I'm just going to look for a nice ripe one like that, pick it off and see how easy it comes off.
Jeff Anderson is checking out his Honey Crisps on Sunnybrook Apple Orchard.
Having these cool nights and warm days are what really ripen the apples nicely.
A great growing season is very dependent on the weather. Last year, Anderson's apple trees were knocked around in hail and windstorms.
So any apple that hits the ground we can't use.
But so far this year, they've dodged any damage.
12,000 pounds of apples, and that's only half our orchard. We still have another half to pick.
After the apples are picked, they're brought into this refrigerated storage space. They've already picked the Sweet Tango as well as the Zestar this year. For comparison, last year they only had 2 sellable bushels of the Zestar. This year they have 155.
The Zestars are one of the first to ripen. They're a big apple, they're a little more fragile, and that they took the brunt of the hailstorm last year.
Apple picking is earlier in September than most may think. Anderson says don't wait until October or everything will be picked over. The next ripe apple that's ready for your reach is a fan favorite.
The Honeycrisp has a great balance of acid and sugar, and it's just when it's ready there's a splash of flavor, and it's, you know.
In Grant.
It's really a great Minnesota tradition.
Marielle Mose, WCCO 4 News.
And speaking of Minnesota apples, you can check out La Crescent's Apple Fest that's going on today and through the weekend. All right, and if you're hoping to head to Apple Fest or have some kind of outdoor activities this weekend, Bill, you might be seeing some rain.
Yeah, just have that rain gear handy, but there's going to be plenty of dry time this weekend, unlike last Saturday when it was almost a complete washout. I'm not looking at that this weekend. Now, we do have plenty of clouds out there, kind of high and mid-level clouds, so the sun's filtering through. 85 the high, 65 the low, so well above those averages of 76 and 54. No rainfall as of yet here in La Crosse, and we could use a little bit. We're about 0.8 below average for the month of September. 82 degrees still. Out at the airport, 80 degrees downtown. Kind of breezy again today. Winds out of the south, sustained at about 14 in the Mississippi. falling 5.20 feet. Eau Claire, some damp streets up there because you've had some rain showers. Cloudy now, 70 degrees, so quite a bit cooler because of the thicker clouds and the rain showers scattered about the Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls area. 82 degrees in La Crosse. In fact, many spots in the 70s and 80s across the region. Again, quite a bit cooler where they've seen some rain showers up from, say, Mankato up towards the Twin Cities, Red Wing, and Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. Dew points in the 60s, so a little sticky, especially for mid-September. You'll feel the humidity if you're going to be out and about this evening, and it's going to stay kind of muggy overnight with dew points between about 61 and 65 degrees. Winds out of the south, 5 to 15. They will come down a bit once that sun sets, and radar shows where the rain is continuing to fall. As you saw on the camera there, dry in Eau Claire now as the rain showers have moved to your north and to your east, but some additional showers from, say, just east of the Twin Cities down towards Rochester. These too will creep across northwestern parts of our viewing area, but the rest of us, I'm thinking dry conditions for Friday night football as the showers downstream, so to speak, are very isolated. Maybe a few spits and sprinkles is the way it's looking right now. We still have some more moisture and a couple other disturbances that will track across the region for the weekend, though, and that'll bring those periodic chances for showers and thunderstorms. But again, tonight, just a slight chance primarily to the north and west this evening. Isolated showers overnight, and then tomorrow, maybe a cluster of storms around lunchtime, according to Sky Tracker. Other forecast models bring that better rain chance in overnight Saturday, which would be great timing to get the daytime plans in dry. And then Sunday, Sky Tracker and many other forecast models not all impressed with the rain chances, so many spots may end up staying dry on Sunday. Still warm tomorrow. Upper 70s to low 80s for highs all across the region. And again, if you have outdoor plans, just have that rain gear handy just in case, and keep an eye on that radar. Download that First Alert weather app so you can stay informed of where that rain is headed. So 67 tonight, just a slight chance of showers and isolated thunderstorm. Best chances north and west. 82 tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds. Again, a chance for some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms. Some dry time as well, though. Lots of dry time on Sunday. Monday looking dry as well. And then a cold front doesn't come through until about Wednesday of next week. So staying warm until then. But then temperatures drop pretty significantly behind that front. Highs only in the 60s next Thursday and Friday. Back to around 70 next Saturday.
All right. Thanks so much, Bill.
Okay.
After the break, there is a call out to all potential Girl Scouts. A sign-up event for those looking to join the organization when we come back.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by the Ford Store. A new entry door is like a smile on the face of your home. As the only Pro Via Platinum dealer in the area, the Ford Store can help you design the door that welcomes you home.
Your local Ashley store has all the top mattress brands in stock and ready for fast delivery. Get an Ashley Sleep Essential mattress, your choice of comfort starting at just $299.99. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, now during truck season, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward a new Chevy truck with accessories. Visit hometownchevy.com.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
By some measures, our economy is doing great. We've reached the lowest unemployment in state history. We have a record budget surplus. But there's another side, too. Rising prices for groceries, gas, and medications. Folks, that's a problem. That's why I have a plan to cap prescription drug prices, aggressively prosecute price gouging, and cut taxes by another 10% for working families. It's the right thing to do for Wisconsin and our economy.
Ashley's Orange Tag Sale is going on now. You'll find great deals throughout the store and online. Plus, for a limited time, take an additional 15% off any item with an orange tag. So let's go. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
Two Olivers, double the ET takeover.
Yes, thank you.
Next, ET.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
The Badgerland Girl Scouts are kicking off recruitment season tonight with a brand new event called Daisies Activate. It's a monthly get-together where the youngest scouts and their families can get together and make some new friends. Tomorrow, the La Crosse area Girl Scouts are holding their annual sign-up party. Any girls age K through 12 can sign up to be a scout. Leaders say the organization helps girls build friendships, even when it was difficult to do so during pandemic lockdowns.
From trying new things and learning new skills, from making new friends, which is honestly one of the biggest things that we hear feedback-wise from our girls. Girl Scouting is an amazing movement for girls to really build up their courage and their confidence.
And again, grades K through 12 eligible there. The sign-up party starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow at the Girl Scout Center in La Crosse. If you can't make it to the party, there are more ways to sign up on the Badgerland Girl Scouts website. We'll have a look at what's coming up tonight at 6 when we come back, and Bill will help you set those weekend plans with a last look at your forecast.
Come to the Vernon County Fair. Bring your family and enjoy food, exhibits, attractions, and the Midway. Visit our website for events like the tractor and truck pulls, demo derby, and horse pulls. The draft horse show is back, and new this year, the homemade pie auction. Vernon County Fair in Viroqua.
Schools forced to close, falling academic standards, parents told they don't have a say, transgender videos for kindergartners, and books that shame kids just for being white. That's Tony Evers' record on Wisconsin public schools.
As a mom, I have every right to know what my kids are being taught in class. Our schools should teach reading, writing, and math, not crazy liberal ideas.
Tony Evers, wrong for our kids, wrong for Wisconsin.
Look at that. What you're seeing is Olson Solar Energy working in the sun to make the sun work for you. What you can't see are the lower or no energy bills, selling extra energy back to your electric company, and the increase in property value without an increase in property taxes. The sun works for homes and businesses. The only thing you need is Olson Solar working in the sun to make the sun work for you. Now booking installations for 2023. Call Olson Solar Energy today.
Backed by popular demand, Hy-Vee drive-through flu shot clinics. Just follow the signs in your Hy-Vee parking lot to get your flu shot right from your car. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment or prescription is necessary. Drive-through flu shots are offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 7 p.m. Or get your flu shot inside your Hy-Vee pharmacy at any time with no appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver.
Joe Biden on Medicare for All.
It's going to raise taxes on middle-class people.
Medicare for All would double your income taxes, ban employer-provided and union health plans, and bankrupt Medicare for seniors. Mandela Barnes still supports Bernie Sanders' socialist takeover of your health care.
Medicare for All is the easiest way to get us to universal health care.
Mandela Barnes, more liberal than Joe Biden, way too liberal for Wisconsin.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Come to the Vernon County Fair. Bring your family and enjoy food, exhibits, attractions, and the Midway. Visit our website for events like the tractor and truck pulls, demo derby, and horse pulls. The draft horse show is back, and new this year, the homemade pie auction. Vernon County Fair in Viroqua.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, nursing shortages are popping up across the country. Officials at Gunderson Health System say the demands of the job are unlike anything the industry has seen before. They detail the steps they're taking to keep their staff numbers full. Coming up tonight at 6.
And again, showers this evening mainly confined to northwestern parts of the viewing area. Many spots will stay dry for your evening plans. Just a slight chance of showers and storms overnight, lows in the 60s for most. Have that rain gear handy, especially tomorrow. Could see a cluster of storms during the day. Another cluster Saturday night, 82 for the high. Lots of dry time on Sunday, highs near 80.
All right, thanks so much, Bill, and thank you for joining us tonight at 5. We appreciate your time. Hope you'll join us at 6.